Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Lightning and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
2026 San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go. And getting the start, Joe Ross. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Tim Anderson. That pitch in for a strike. And this interleague matchup is underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
And now the 0-1. That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Adam Hazley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And the 1-0. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And that's in there for strike 1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one almost got him. One, 2 now. Good eye right there. And he deals. Stays alive. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Brent Honeywell Jr. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bush.
Michael Bush will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Upstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. Right-hander kick steals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. Scoreless after 1. Eloy Jimenez now. Second in the American League in home runs.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And the pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And the right-hander deals.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2-2 now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. Gavin Sheets goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And he chases that one. Now 2 out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, misses the mark. Two outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, here's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The right-hander back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch in the dirt, and now 2-0. And here it comes. Hard hit, right side, and that's just foul. The 2-1. This to third. No play. That's an infield single.
Batting fifth.
Here's Manny Machado. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Sheets settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Alvarez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. And now 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's David Bodie. In there for strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. The pitch.
Down at 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Sends it to first. That is the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ross back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Righty delivers. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 2-2. In the air, right side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Righty to the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Anderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And another ball. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Adam Hazley getting ready to hit. Good contact guy, good defender.
Designated hitter, Adam.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One down. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. Flied out his first time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Lowe. And Devers is set down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next offering misses. 2-1.
One strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 4-0. He's in there. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. In the air, center field. Wood makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Lightning on top 4-0. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, James Wood. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Right side. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Luis Campusano at the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone. The pitch.
That's Bolton. 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
The batter, the right fielder, Kyle.
That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bush.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Bush. First offering, and it just misses. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr., 8th in the National League in RBIs. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. Bush at third with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. The pitch. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. It's now 4-1. Back here in San Diego, here's a speed threat, Luis Robert. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First offering misses the mark.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Tatis to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That's hard hit on the line. Isbell pulls it down, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count. 2-2. And that's outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And the right-hander back to work.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he deals. This one popped up. Sheets under it. And there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Here's Machado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. And he takes a strike. And here it comes. The punch out there. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep, his 21st of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now it's the second baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he saw that changeup really well, just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. 1-2 now. Devers. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And a pitch. And fouled off. And the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Action in the pen down there. Pablo Torres preparing to come on if needed. Fleming getting cranked up as well. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 here. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And it's fouled away. And it's even up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Blake Snell. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley, 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1. There's a strike. And the pitch. Anderson runs. Swing and a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Devers now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And now it's even up.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Anderson on third. Hazley on at first with nobody out. Got him looking. And there's one down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Going 2 now. Got him swinging on the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Gavin Sheets stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. Way high. Two outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down the line, it's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 6-2. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Luis Robert now. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Lightning out front, 6-2. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, James Wood.
The center fielder, Jay.
The right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 0-1 down. And that's through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. First offering misses the mark. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kyle Isbell, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits.
ball, that's it.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2.
And the 2-2.
3-2.
And that one wrapped foul. 3-2. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at the ballpark. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Lightning, the right fielder, Teoscar
Snell back
Hernandez.
to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Rolled over to third. Machado picks it up, slings it across, and a quick out, number one.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. And that's outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch stays alive. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That ball's carrying, turning, looking, and that one is gone. Gary Sanchez goes the opposite way. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Rougned
Now
Odor.
batting, second baseman, Rougned
In there, and it's 0-1.
Odor.
And now the lefty.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Here's the 2-2. Slider misses outside. Left-hand batter waits. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. With the shift on, hits right into it, and it gets by him.
We know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skip the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Tim Anderson now at the plate for the 4th time tonight. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Isbell brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
Man at first, Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Odor, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch.
Ball
Check
3.
swing didn't go. 3-0. There's a strike. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. Odor around third. The relay, head first slide, safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And here is Devers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2. Popped up. Bodie in position. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lightning with the lead, 8-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Latz. And a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. So here's the Padres DH, Michael Busch.
The designated hitter,
The wide to kick the pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
Not shortstop.
So, man aboard. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In there safely. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Alvarez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. He's got it. Out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Machado.
First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. That's out to center field. Robert should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1, and it's still 8-2. And welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eloy Jimenez.
For Chicago.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up the middle. Bodie picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Pablo Torres up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
and here it comes. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And here is Luis Robert. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And the pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel.
And the pitch.
Lowe.
And there's the strike. Here's the 0-1.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it over to Sheets. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Next for the Padres, David Bodie. Rips one to right. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2,
James Wood, the next up for the Padres. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres go down quietly, and it's still 8-2. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, Teoscar Hernandez.
For the Lightning, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The wind of the pitch. That clips a corner.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the lefty. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind to the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
It's Gary Sanchez. Foul ball there. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wood has this one sized up. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So up next, Rougned Odor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Snell picked to first. Hernandez gets back easily. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's already homered in this game. And the 1-0. In the air, left field, Alvarez under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
For the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The wind to kick the pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Good eye right there. And that one in the air, center field. Robert racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
And the batter now, Kyle Isbell. That hits the dirt, 1-0. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And he deals. Three, 2 now.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hard hit to third. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next up for the Padres. That one lifted to left. Jimenez drifts towards it, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it's still 8-2. Tim Hill into the game, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Tim Hill.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Adam Hazley.
Leading off for the Lightning, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
The pitch. There's the strike. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. The pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. And here it comes. And now the count is even. Kicks and fires. And it's filled up.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now the lefty on the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Pablo Torres getting ready to go. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
That misses, and now 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Jimenez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Devers at first, 1 gone. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count 1-1. That's to third. Nice stop. The throw. Machado tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Lightning with the advantage on the scoreboard, 8-2. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Fernando Tatis Jr.
For the Padres, the shortstop,
And the pitch.
Tatis Jr.
Ball 1 there. Kicks and deals. That one ripped left field. Way back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jose Ruiz. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty delivers. Now 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And a 1-1. Good eye right there. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
He really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
In there for strike 1. Out to short. Anderson over to pick it up. Gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Marte up and throwing. Still only one out here in the inning. At the belt and fires.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch
14,
right over the heart of the plate.
baseman,
And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
2 outs, base is empty. David Bodie, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And 1-2.
1-2.
Is just 1 strike away.
No, that's no.
And there's a ball. Two now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Lightning and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Yordan Alvarez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Luis Patino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, He gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Tim Anderson takes a ball here as he stands in now.
First pitch, 111.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
And now it's going to be Adam Hazley. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Rafael Devers up to hit.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch, not close. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Two outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Kyle Tyler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Isbell.
That's towards center. Robert settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Michael Busch.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Busch. First offering misses the mark.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike one. The wind of the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Tatis waits. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wind of the pitch. And now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. And there's ball four.
Ball four.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I
think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that's in there for strike one. And the pitch. That's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit. Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Eloy Jimenez now, second in the American League in home runs.
Leading off for Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. And a foul ball left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Luis Robert takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Jimenez over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Off balance feed, there's 1.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a 1-2. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And that one missing low.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2 now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
The catcher.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Leading up for the Padres, the first baseman, Nathaniel
Tyler back to work.
Lowe.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's David Bodie. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Kicks and deals. And now 2-0. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. This place is absolutely loving it. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. James Wood, the next up for the Padres.
Batting 8, the center fielder, James.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Wood.
And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. That's out number 2.
Batting 9, the catcher, Luis.
At the plate, Luis Campusano. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Kyle Isbell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Campusano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And delivers outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Leading off for the Lightning, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Patino back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter,
Here's
7,
Tim Anderson, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. And here it comes. That one missing inside.
3-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Anderson down on strikes.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's the DH, Adam Hazley. Struck out swinging his first time. First offering misses the mark. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That clips the corner. And the 3-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Rafael Devers, 6th in the AL in RBIs. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Eloy Jimenez, and he's already singled in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and he just misses. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Up the middle. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Michael Busch.
Leading up for the Padres, the designated hitter, Michael Busch.
And a pitch. And there's the strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. That one drifts inside. 1-2 now. And that one a little bit high. Righty delivers. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Devers gets under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Righty to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the first offering is not close. Just off the inside edge. The wind of the pitch. Now 3-0. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. Alvarez into second, and he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Machado.
Runner leads away at second. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. Homer number 25 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Out there to center. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in San Diego as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. The Lightning in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
A wide to kick the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wood under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
And now it's Luis Robert. This guy has turned into a beast. In there for strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And downstairs. 2 outs. Pitch is in for a strike. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, so digging in now for San Diego, David Bodie.
For the Padres, the second baseman, David Bodie.
The right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Jay Wood.
Next for the Padres, James Wood. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
0-1, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Gary Sanchez now.
Leading off for the Lightning, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-0.
Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Fought off foul. On the ground. Bodie gloves it. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough.
Now
got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Odor.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right through there. Got him. And 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. The pitch.
Ball one.
On the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Back here at Petco Park. And now the right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Kyle.
And a pitch.
Isbell.
Ball one low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mike Myers appears to be getting loose. Ruiz getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez on the move as he glides back. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Designated hitter, Michael.
So now the DH spot, Michael Busch. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-hand batter waits. That one out to right. Hernandez has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that. And there are two down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. And Tatis able to stay alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Adam Hazley.
Leading off for Chicago, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
Patino back to work. And that's outside. There's a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Wood moving under this one and makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. First pitch just misses.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. The pitch. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. First offering misses the mark.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. Righty delivers and misses inside. At the belt and fires. Fouled off left side. And now a full count.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Right-hander kick steals. Popped in the air. Left field. Alvarez settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Patino done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Pablo Torres trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Keone Kela, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Maton warming up as well. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Devers off of first with 2 away. Next one just misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Camposado throws to first in time. Out number 3. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. The Padres lead it 3-0. Mike Myers comes on now, and he'll do his best to keep this close. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-handed reliever, and fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout, and one gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Machado stands in now and watches strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Latz getting loose out there. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. And that's outside.
No strike.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just misses with that one. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. That's the inning. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Luis Robert now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The wind of the pitch. Strike one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. This one in the air, center field. Bodie makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run. 2 away now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is David Bodie.
For the Padres, the second baseman, David Bodie.
The pitch. That's a strike. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
1-1.
Ball to strike. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The center fielder, number 2, James.
Stepping in for San Diego, James Wood. First offering, and it just misses. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sheets takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
Next to hit, Luis Campusano. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keone Kela, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 11, Keone Kela.
Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Leading off for Chicago, the second
Well, it's
baseman,
critical right here that they
Rougned.
bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Kela, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And the 1-0.
2-0.
On the corner for a strike.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it hits the fence. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And now, Adam Hazley, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. The pitch. That's in for a strike. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Left-hand batter waits.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hazley leads off first with one away. That one pushed foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Making a move at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Adam Engel. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The pitch. This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. To Tatis for the pivot. There's 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Ruiz. And he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Kyle Isbell.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here. So here's the Padres DH, Michael Busch.
Hitter, Michael Busch.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one misses in the dirt. The pitch. Foul ball. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
The next offering misses, and it's a full count.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. Padres down in order, and the score stays 3-1. Ryan Weathers gets the call from the pen. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
For the Lightning, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Low. Steps on the bag, one up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kicks and fires. Check swing, went around. That is strike 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here comes the pitch. And now 2-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The punch out there. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. 95 of that one. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
And the first offering is not close. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out. But a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.